Well, hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Good night, Colleen. We have the best 2 hours in store for everyone. Of course, we've been celebrating our birthday all throughout the month of July. Today is the true finale, and we couldn't have finished up this birthday celebration without Jay King. So an exciting 2 hours that are gonna be coming your way. I'm your host, Lynn Murphy, and let me share with you some of the exciting things. Oh, wait, I'm jumping ahead of the game, sorry, that are coming up. So the necklace that I'm wearing is all premium lapis. We have an entire suite that is gonna be available, and here's the best part. First off, 100% designed by Jay King. He's very, very proud of it, as he absolutely should be. There's a great story behind this. We have saved it for the birthday finale. I'm showing off the gorgeous cuff, the matching ring, the pendant, the necklace, and we have the matching drop earrings to go back to it. I said to Jay, this is some of the most beautiful, I'm gonna really like lattice work, if you will, that you designed in this piece. And he said, you know what, Lynn, is so amazing that they were able to master that, and that is all done by hand. So brand new on the day. Did I also mention for the finale of our birthday month that all Jay King jewelry is gonna be available with 4 monthly flex payments. And of course, everything comes with your 30-day money-back guarantee. So that is the one and only brand new lapis set that we have in store for you for the next 2 hours. And it's gorgeous. Okay, it has been, oh my goodness, it was over a year ago. And we have been working, and Jay, we thank you for making this happen. It was one of the biggest requests. Can you possibly bring back the genuine pink sapphire? Let me say that again, all pink sapphire. We're talking, oh my goodness, it's gotta be over 100 carats. And we're offering it today at $258.50, 4 monthly flex payments on top of that. And wait till you see the colors that this picks up. Everything from fuchsia to violet to raspberry to the most beautiful soft ballet pink. It's 653-352, our true collectors out there, especially of really exotic gemstones. Don't let that one pass you by. Don't know when we're gonna be able to get that back. And today is the finale of our big birthday month. Well, we do have a birthday surprise that's gonna be coming up from Jay King that is brand new, and we're gonna share with you the item number. So if you wanna jump on hsn.com and take a little sneak peek, in fact, I encourage you that you do, it's 716320. It is phenomenal, and it's very, very special. I'm just gonna stop right there. Okay, so that's our birthday surprise, and we're talking about Jay King. Jay King is gonna be celebrating his 25th anniversary with us here at HSN. What has he been doing? Well, he truly travels the world to some of the most exotic, somewhat dangerous places at times, and truly looking for rare, unique mine finds. And from there, him and his wonderful design group, his team of hand craftsmen, artisans, hand make every single design that he brings to us here at HSN. He flies his own plane. He is definitely an adventurous, but you know what? The more adventurous he is, the more rare, unique, special finds that he brings to us here at HSN. So with that, always such a pleasure to welcome our very own, as we often refer to him, as our very own Indiana Jones here at HSN. It's great to see you, Jay. I know you're doing well.
It just seems like we just met.
I know.
We just saw each other.
It's very true, but you know what, Jay? We're gonna get things started. We're doing this right. How about we start with a 5 and 5, 5 amazing specials, 1 minute each, the best values we've ever offered. It's our 5 and 5. Take it to the... Okay, well, Urshi is our beautiful model who's gonna be showcasing all of these amazing works of art in jewelry making. We're starting off with the Picante agate necklace and earring set. First time at this special sale price of $89.95. A necklace here is 18 inches in length. Most, if not all, Jay's necklaces come with a 2 3/4 inch sterling silver extender in the back. This is an ensemble. Jay, 30 seconds. Fun way to get started. Picante agate.
Yeah, the hardest thing to do is talk 30 seconds about anything for me. But this is Picante agate. It's very, very special. And here again, the one thing that all 5 and 5s have in common, they're always at crazy, crazy prices. You literally can't build these designs and sell. You wouldn't be able to sell them for this price. So we just got the last remaining few. very, very special, unique agate, and it's it's kind of that picante color, and that's why it's called picante agate.
It's so pretty. It's like sunsets.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody else that's using this in their jewelry.
I've never seen it before, but you said it. The colors in there are warm. It's like sunsets, sunrises, absolutely beautiful with your oranges and your soft pinks. Okay. As you mentioned, Jay, all of our 5 and 5s, only reason they're at these special prices is because we are literally, truly down to the last of the quantities. That's it. And speaking of, this is our gorgeous Appetite Station necklace. It was $199. It's $100 off. It's $99.95. First time at this special sale price. Of course, you can break those payments up over the next 4 months. This was a very special, I mean, you talk about boutique and gallery work and custom special unique stones. And the fact that it's an Appetite, all of that is so rare, Jay.
This is a natural apatite, and what's really cool with this, I mean, this is really your last shot to get these, okay? This material, we bought the whole stope. We got every bit of it. We got this about 3 years ago is when we bought the rough, did the deal for the rough material. You're seeing the last of the last few. I couldn't even build this, and as far as I know, this material doesn't even exist anymore. So if you want this, this is a natural apatite, and it's an indigo blue apatite, just absolutely stunning.
Okay, so we'll keep you updated there and let you know when it's completely sold out. We're gonna talk about ceremonial turquoise and Kingman turquoise. We know that is right here in the United States. Crazy special, priced at $385. Well, here we're $100 off. Jay, I'm gonna let you speak really quickly because I have a feeling these are gonna be gone in the next 10 seconds.
You know, how crazy is this? Okay, number one, this is a gallery piece. These are all handcrafted, hand done. This is ceremonial turquoise. This is a natural turquoise. This comes out of the Kingman mine in Kingman, Arizona. Comes out of the Mineral Park deposit. Even Marty, who owns the mine, okay, other than specimens, he doesn't even have any of this material. This was one of the more rare turquoise veins that they found, and it's named ceremonial for a reason. It was actually given that name by the Navajo shaman. They used to buy it, and they used to actually buy it for the snake ceremonies. So this is something that wasn't even seen since the 60s, and found a deposit about 12 years ago. So this is the last of the last.
Okay, so we'll again let you know when that's completely gone. Let's talk about morganite and aquamarine. This is the heaven of pastels, so beautifully faceted. Was $134.50. It's $79.95 today. Item 659162. Under $20 when you shop with FlexPay as an option. We'll bring this home to you in the next couple of days. What a beautiful combination here, Jay.
Is this amazing? But you look at the colors in this, okay? And to be honest with you, the stage lighting over there doesn't do it any favors, okay? This is a beautiful, beautiful pink morganite. Comes from Mozambique, and then it's offset with that beautiful natural aquamarine. And this material right here, like I said on the last show, I was supposed to do a deal this February. It didn't happen. And because of everything that's going on in the world right now, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get any more of that material. If I do, it's probably going to be about a year. So you're just seeing the last of the aqua going to be able to do.
It's so beautiful. I hope that it's going to be sooner than a year that you're able to get that. Okay, quick update. That beautiful Kingman cup is completely sold out. So thank you for your patience and quickness there. The coral, we're number 5. This is going to complete our 5 and 5. This is one of those nutty specials, as Jay will tell you, to get coral again, just in the size. I mean, look at just the beads on here on either side. So fancy, beautifully done, $89.95. Jay, I could say this is simulated coral at $89.95, and that'd be a fantastic value for the design on this piece.
You know, and here again on any 5 and 5, you know, how this works is we've just got just the last of the quantity. I can't, even if they wanted to reorder this, it wouldn't be possible to do it. I don't have the rough material. But it takes about, you're looking at over 3 pounds, 3.5 pounds of coral rough in that size. Again, it's got to be those big pieces like that to be able to cut it. So, you know, just to be able to attain the coral rough right now would be impossible. Beautiful color. What I love about it is if you look at each bead, you can see some of them are a little thicker, some are a little thinner. That's because every single thing on that necklace is all completely done by hand. Every one of those beads individually hand cut at what I call a stupid value.
Really? All of them are. So that is going to complete our 5 and 5, which again brings us on to our very first special that we can talk a little bit about. By the way, I also want to mention we're streaming live on Facebook. So we love hearing your testimonials. If you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to go ahead and ask them. And after you place your call, if you want to say hi to Jay, we're taking live testimonial calls as well. So that'll be fun. All right, Jay, one of our favorites, and that's 7 Peaks in terms of turquoise, in terms of this amazing color. And we have a favorite ensemble brought back in very limited quantities for the birthday finale. So we have the necklace. We also brought back the matching drop earrings. The earrings are $69.98. This beautiful necklace. You just heard Jay talking about the fancy unique cuts on the coral piece. The same thing goes through for this gorgeous necklace. And that is a lot of look, a lot of turquoise, for $149.98. With flex payment here on the necklace, be $36, be your first monthly payment. On the earrings, $17.50. Okay, Jay, so this is where it all started. For our collectors out there, for you, #1 top selling search stone is and has been the turquoise. Tell us about 7 Peaks.
Okay, 7 Peaks, and this is one of the things that kind of makes what I do kind of fun. A lot of what I do is a lot of fun. Sometimes too much fun. But here's the thing with this 7 Peaks. I actually named this turquoise mine. So when we first went to this mine and we found this, it's got to be around 10 years ago, nine years ago is when we first discovered it. And what's really been amazing is watch this mine as it's progressing and growing. It is a copper deposit, is what it is. Now, when we first found this turquoise, they hadn't started mining the copper yet. So, I mean, there really weren't any roads into it. There sure wasn't any kind of big equipment or anything like that at that time. And they didn't have a name for it. And so we literally were looking at the deposit. And at that time, they really just had a surface deposit. We really didn't know what was down below that at the time. And I asked them, I said, so what are you calling it? What's the name of the mine? And of course, they didn't have a name. And so I got to looking around. If you can see, I've got a picture. I should have brought it. You're kind of like in a bowl. If you can imagine, like you're here and you're in a bowl. And if you look around, there's 7 peaks right in front of you. So I was counting them and I was going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it came to me and I thought, okay, 7 peaks. So that's what we named it. So we actually named this deposit, named this mine. You can see these on Orshi, okay? Now, if you want to be seen, right, and this is real turquoise, okay? This is the real color of this turquoise. We have not done anything to dye. There's no enhancing process to this. There's nothing. This is the real deal. This is the color of the turquoise. What's real interesting about the 7 Peaks mine is this. Now they're mining it. They're mining a lot of copper, and they're getting all kinds of different colors. It seems like the material is getting bluer, but it's also getting less. There's less and less every time that we go. We have somebody that goes there that buys everything good. This is like, to tell you the truth, the glow-in-the-dark blue, right? This is absolutely the best material. This was probably mined about 4 years ago, I think, is when we started getting this color. They're really not getting a lot of production now. That doesn't mean that down the road maybe they'll hit more, right? But right now they're mining the copper. They brought in they've got a lot of big equipment, but it doesn't seem like they're getting as much of the turquoise as they used to.
Well, this is that perfect example for those of us who are looking and seeking that high blue color, like you said, and a beautiful, fancy, real, just artsy. I love the custom look. Yeah.
This is the kind of piece, I guarantee you, when you walk in the room, right, everybody's eye is going to go right to your neckline, and they're going to wonder what that is, okay, and where the heck did you get that?
Agree. Well, it is our birthday finale weekend, and we are so thrilled Jay King is joining us. And Jay, we've been talking a lot about the world of lapis during your last, I would say last really year and a half, saying that it's just becoming more and more expensive, more and more difficult for you to be able to get the premium quality of lapis. Well, you certainly, I mean, this ensemble here, and I know you designed it, so hats off to you, because it is absolutely beautiful. It's for everyone. It's the perfect scale, but it goes back to what you're looking for in really valuable lapis. It's that color, Jay, and what you were able to bring to life of that color in this wonderful design in the entire suite. So you have the pendant, you have the matching necklace, that is available at $179.98. This ring is so beautiful, again, with that kind of lattice work that you see all handcrafted around it. The ring is $69.98, and we have sizes 5 through size 12. We also have this bracelet, and this is like the piece de resistance, if you will, and Jay will explain to you this very special story behind this bracelet. That's even under $200 today at $189.98, also with 4 monthly flex payments, and it will fit comfortably from a 6-inch wrist up to a 7 3/4-inch wrist. So Jay, I'm gonna, oh, and we do have the earrings too, and we'll make sure you get that information because they're also done in that beautiful handcrafted lattice design with that beautiful lapis right in the center in a drop style. So again, a wonderful balance between all the pieces. This is really very, very exciting. I know we were both one of our favorite picks in the full 2 hours today. So tell us about how this all came to be, Jay.
Well, you know, it's kind of cool because I talked to Lynn about 30 minutes before the show. We, we always, talk about, since we're able to be next to each other, we kind of go over what we're doing. And this was one of the things that Lynn picked, right? And which is really cool because this is one of the ones I designed. So it makes me feel good now and then that that is a cool thing that people really like what you did. I will tell you this: this is the first of the designs where we started to use this expanded metal sterling silver expanded look that we're doing. These are all done by hand, but I want everybody to understand. Okay, this is out of my private stash. I finally gave up at the beginning of the years when I finally pulled the trigger. I decided, okay, it is what it is, and I'm gonna start using all my premium grade. This is all AA, AAA, A grade material. This is the finest of the lapis that I get. Okay, it doesn't get any better than this. This is really top end of the top end. You would never ever usually see this grade of lapis in a whole ensemble. You would see different varying grades, but you'd never see us actually use this material. I cannot replace this material. Lapis, you watch what's gonna happen. You're seeing what you're gonna see this year. Next year, it will be very limited, very, very limited. I might have a few things that are cabochons. You might see I might have like 500 necklaces. They're going to be smaller beads, whatever. You're not going to see any big bold stuff. You're not going to see this color. I have literally, this material can be up to 15 years old. This is the top of the material that I kept putting back. The problem that I have is normally I wouldn't release this material, right? I would keep this material. And I'll just be honest with everybody. In almost every single case in every one of these designs, I could have sold the lapis material in this grade. I could have sold the lapis rough for as much or more. In the case like the necklace, I could have sold it for more than what we're actually selling the finished design for. And the only reason I don't do that, I bought it at a certain price. Like I said, a lot of this material can be up to 15 years ago. It can be that old, particular warehouse. You're just not seeing this grade of lapis. When you use this kind of lapis that I saw in Tucson this year in February, nobody had any rough. They were all showing you finished products, like finished necklaces or something, and it would be beautiful like this. So when they won't show you the rough, that's the first thing when my little spiny senses, go up, right?
What's going on?
And the reason was they finally, they told us, yeah, they're enhancing it, right? They're taking lower grade lapis and they're changing the color, they're enhancing it, and they're making it this color. But if you want this, and I guarantee you, this is top of the line, top grade, brand new. We just released it. I did this. Actually, I designed this to be a Today Special, right? And I was going to do the Tough Bracelet as Today Special. But when it came down to it, and everybody loved the design, but I just didn't have the material. It would have eaten up everything. I wouldn't even have had any lapis to do for the rest of the year or anything. I mean, it just would have wiped me out. So we decided, we just do the designs.
And Jay, how crazy, 25 years ago, we would have just as much, if not more, lapis as we did turquoise. We would have, I mean, at least 7 pieces in a block where we would, be on air together. Today, to think that this is it, the only brand new one, and I am so proud of you because can I just tell you, wearing the design that you actually did in this beautiful lattice work, it is the most comfortable, it's the most malleable, it's breathable. I love how the skin peeks through. It's beautiful, Jay.
Isn't it gorgeous? And what's really cool with this is you get, this is something we've worked on for a long time because, sterling silver is, and even now, guys, even the silver in this, okay, I couldn't even buy the silver. Silver, I don't know if anybody's kind of noticed lately, it's starting to climb again. I mean, it's starting to inch up there again. It's making me very nervous. Even the silver, the materials, all the materials, the lapis and the silver now have gone up, 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 up. What I like with the silver, though, we were trying to get some way where we could have like this kind of like, like a bigger look, a bold look, but that, that we could still make it cost effective.
Yes.
And so we came up with this kind of lattice weave look that we started doing. It's so comfortable. I have to tell you, it's very sturdy, but it's almost like wearing silk. It's just an amazing feeling. Very, very malleable. I'm very, very proud of this cuff bracelet. I mean, this is really, really first time anybody's seen this design, but it's one of those designs when you first put it together, you just, and you look at it, you just go, I would buy that. I would, I would have to have this.
No doubt about it. And it was custom made for you. Okay, Jay, here's what's happening. First off, we have fewer than 200 of the cuff bracelets. So that was going to be the today's special, but unfortunately you just heard Jay, there was no way it would wipe out his entire parcel, his private parcels that he's been, again, keeping because of the premium quality. But point being here, this is one of those pieces, if you're a collector of lapis or J. King or handcrafted designs, if you've always wanted to own lapis, please keep in mind to our new shoppers, every little piece here. This is the beauty of J. King. There's no middleman. Everything is hand selected. Everything is hand picked for you. Everything is designed and handcrafted and goes all the way through our quality assurance. So a piece like this, an ensemble, perfect way to get started. Those earrings, the whole look here is so incredibly comfortable and it's the real deal. You just heard from Jay, be careful. A lot of, now what's happening, like in turquoise, you have to be buyer beware. People are saying, well, you know what, but you said it, Jay, it's either highly simulated or enhanced. It's not the real deal. We're not 100% sure of what we're getting. You know that with 100% confidence. And in this necklace, and you're seeing that Urshi is wearing a little bit lower. It's 18 inches with your 2 3/4 of an inch. Please understand too, here's what you can do. This pendant is beautiful. I mean, it's removable. So even removed, look at this gorgeous lapis of this premium color just on its own. I mean, Jay, this alone for under $200 would be unheard of anywhere. And then you add on that, the little additional bonus. Look at the backing on here too. See that openness, which is that elongated pendant, which is just so pretty, but this is what you're searching for. This is what we're so excited to bring to you. Part of the finale, I knew it, Jay, as soon as I saw it. And I said that lapis collection, Jay, is one of the most beautiful collections. And this is what I love about our very own Jay King. He goes, that's mine, Lynn. I designed that one. I'm so happy you feel that way. I said, honestly, I was playing with it. And I was, putting it on. And I thought, oh my goodness, you're gonna live in these pieces. They're like you said, they're like silk. They're custom made. I have a feeling, Jay, that bracelet's gonna be gone in the next few seconds. Okay, all right, fewer than 150 bracelets. Good news is in the ring, we still have sizes 5 through size 12. You have a nice polished shank on here, but you can order your true size. It's not overly thick. It does taper in the backing, so you can, what your normal size would be, you should be absolutely fine. But going back, that necklace, even that with the pendant, 2 pieces. Jay, we talk about this all the time. These are pieces you find, if you can even find anything like it, your collection would be in galleries or in private boutiques, or you would go to someone like you that has, fabulous individual rough and say, can I buy that rough? I have a great jeweler who gonna take that lapis, it's my favorite stone, and he's gonna create a whole collection for me. That's in essence exactly what you are doing here. And that's exciting.
You have to look at this, okay, is this lapis. It comes out of, there's only really one place in the entire world, almost all the jewelry that you see that has real lapis in it, that has this grade of lapis, all comes out of the Hindu Kush region of Afghanistan. They're mining it much like they mined it 3,000 years ago. Nothing's really changed. In this region, if you have running water, that means that there's a stream out back that's still flowing, okay? They still use mules and horses and painters or backpacks. Everything, there's no roads, there's no infrastructure. Over the last, it started about 5 years ago. About 3 years ago is when I realized I might have an issue. And then in the last year, I went on 3 individual different buying trips for lapis. Just lapis. They're not inexpensive to do it, but I needed to try to acquire more rough. It just isn't there to acquire. There is nothing coming up. This is all from my private selection, my private stash, the kind of the things that I've been salting away for the last 15 years. I've been salting this material away. I didn't really want to use it up. This is the kind of stuff in this kind of grade that I hold on to. And then I figured, down the road, I'll use it. But unfortunately, the down the road came quicker than I expected. There's no way to replace this material right now, especially that necklace. Anybody who wants a necklace, mark my words. I already know what I'm writing through the rest of this year. I already know everything that we've got going on. I'm already working on February and April and May of next year, of 2021. So I'm just telling you, if you want, especially if you want necklaces. Now, maybe I'll have some cabochons, that kind of stuff. You're just not gonna see beaded necklaces. It takes just to cut that necklace right there, you're looking at over 3 to 3.5 pounds of the natural rough material to be able to cut that necklace. I can't afford to waste the material. So what you're looking at now is kind of some of the last of the necklaces that we'll ever be able to offer. And you just heard it right from Jay. He knows that inventory, the beaded necklaces we always talk about, most valuable, especially in this grade, very popular. 087146, brand new on the day today. Keep in mind, it's our birthday finale. Everything expires tonight at midnight, so all the special birthday pricing. We have 4 flex pay going on throughout today in jewelry and throughout our 24-hour event tomorrow. But I also want to mention, under a different item number are those drop earrings, and they have little shepherd hooks to them. Super lightweight, that gorgeous lattice background you can see off to the side here. Those are $89.98, so we took $10 off, and then we're off again 4 flex pays, and I'll explain. When you shop using any major credit card or debit card, it's under $23 with your shipping and handling. That'll be your first monthly payment, but we're shipping these out to you within 48 hours. You'll receive them the next couple of days. But it's always wonderful when you have custom-made jewelry like Jay King brings to us, if you can do it. Get all the matching pieces, because that's always the worst when there's buyers regret saying,
geez, I should have got those earrings. Why didn't I do it? Or vice versa. I wish I would have ordered that cuff bracelet. Okay, well, we have another, it's not under birthday surprise, but I'm gonna just say this. This is like a surprise special because going back, this is a crazy, 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 I'm gonna say costume jewelry price for beautiful custom sterling silver gemstones. So we have all colors right now. We just talked, and here's another version of a perfect modern drop. I love this, in a lapis choice. We also have this in what we're calling lime turquoise. We have this available for you in either the purple turquoise, and then we also have it available for you in the red coral. It's approximately a little over 2 inches, just a 2 1/16 of an inch in the length. You have butterfly backings. Jay, 90 seconds. I would say this is another big birthday surprise. Would you agree with me? I love these earrings.
Well, you know, even if you go out, even if you look at what just normal, if you just bought button earrings, you know, what they would cost, and a lot of them, they're not even real materials. So they're, you know, they're not using real materials, you're using glass or plastic or, you know, some kind of synthetic material. So this is a real deal. And I can't believe that they're doing this price on these. I mean, it's just a phenomenal deal. But just so everybody knows, the way this works is we find an earring design, and then what we do is we do it in multiple different colors. But these designs that we do, they're standalone designs. These are standalone picks. So we pick this not for the material as much as for the design. Is it, you know, and is it wear friendly? Is it something, you know, that you can accessorize with? And then once we agree on the design, then we decide what materials we're going to offer it in. So there were 6 materials. These are the last 4 materials that we have left. So you've got the Mojave green. There's a beautiful lapis on this. Here again, these were done in that super high grade lapis. You've got coral, and then you've got the purple turquoise, which, you know, turquoise doesn't come in purple. It's a process, but it almost looks like, it looks like charoite or sugilite. It really, it almost has that color. But now that is an enhanced process. It's not dyed. It's a heat treat process where they mix it with other minerals with the turquoise, and it comes out that color.
And that's a good thing because it maintains that color, so you never have to worry about, and the strength of the stone, of it, you know, fading on you or anything like that. Okay, $59.98, first time at this special sale price. We are not scheduled to do a full presentation on this chrome diopside necklace, but I had to share this special birthday pricing. Never before. Chrome diopside is right there in those exotic category of gemstones. Typically you see chrome diopside occasionally in a solitaire stone or an accent stone. I have never, and nor before this, when we presented this, Jay, seen an entire 18-inch necklace made up of chrome diopside. And if there was ever a chance, it is today at $30 off our original HSN price. It almost like it's like lit within, like a neon green. But Jay, 30 seconds on here. I know it's super limited. We don't do this very often, do we?
No, you're not going to see it. I mean, and here again, this is one of those things, deals. I found this, it comes out of Siberia. They call this Siberian emerald, is what it's known for. Chrome diopside is only found in very, very few locations throughout the world. In fact, South America, Brazil, and there's a deposit in Madagascar. And that's how that all started. We found this totally by accident. When you go in, this is a grade, this is natural, this is a grade that they use in the really high-end jewelry stores. Sure. Okay, go check out, and you can see what it would cost you. You'll see just little pieces of chrome diopside in this grade. You know, can you imagine what they would charge for a necklace this size?
It would be absolutely a fortune. It's also the fact that they are, you know, it's so difficult to mine as well. Anyway, point being is, wanting you to have that information. And we are here celebrating our final day of a wonderful birthday celebration. So we're going to take you back through some of our fun highlights throughout the past, 33 days.
43 years here at HSN.
Happy birthday, HSN.
When are we eating these cakes?
Follow the flags.
It is indeed Christmas in July.
I get some kind of prize for this.
I'll wear as much sparkle as I can.
Merry Craftmas.
love your look. I love my look today. It's all free shipping. Everything.
If you don't get in trouble, it means you are doing something wrong.
Each and every day, we reveal 43 different birthday surprises. We have another surprise. This is so exciting.
This is the happy place.
Our 43rd birthday here at HSN.
You can't afford not to be brave. It's not even an option. When life puts a wall in front of you, you break it down. Remove the fear. Remove the uncertainty. Be authentic. They say fortune favors the bold. I've been bold all my life, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
August is HSN's anniversary month, and we have plenty of milestones to celebrate.
I love you. Yay!
We'll be recognizing some of your favorite brands, including Chef Wolfgang Puck, Professor Amos, and Smashbox Cosmetics. Plus, Jay King has a few surprises.
This is my absolute favorite event.
The Beekman Boys bring their friends, and we'll relive fun moments celebrating Suzanne Runyon's 15th anniversary.
You're gonna be a part of it.
Tune in all throughout August to celebrate HSN's anniversary month on HSN and at hsn.com.
Well, you know, it's always sad. All good things have to come to an end, as they say. But the good thing is, Jay King is here with our finale day of our birthday. And Jay is going to be celebrating a big anniversary, as we were just previewing in our commercials. But Jay, throughout the month, we've been asking some trivia questions. And I know you love playing trivia with us. So let's go ahead and throw one out there. I'm not even sure what it is, so I'm gonna have to look down. What was the HSN Today morning show called before it had this name? I know it because I did the show, and you actually did do the show with me when I'm trying to think, it was John Creemans I was with Paul Deasy.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Dave Shimkus, Rich Hollenberg. Man, I was on the morning show for a long time.
Sunrise show or Sunrise?
You got
Sunrise
it.
something.
I don't know, because there was, yeah, okay, because it used to be called Coffee Talk, and that was going back even more years before that. I hosted with Bob Sarcosta. You got it, my friend.
Even John Crimmins, you know, it's been forever, you know.
Yeah.
Since I've worked with John.
Such a family, you know, it really is true, and especially after all these years and all the wonderful things, again, that we can share with your customer especially. And Jay, I never thought, you know, it's funny, we talk about where this all started, and, you know, obviously it's Rare Mind Unique Finds, right? But it was a core in the years ago where it was turquoise and then lapis, colors of opal. Those were the things that were really the targeted, right, specials. And we've seen what's happened in the turquoise world, you know, where there's, you know, only one producing mine now, as opposed to how many were there originally back when you started in the United States? Was it?
Well, you know, okay, so to clarify that, there were 27, but of those 27, there's only one of those mines operating. There are other turquoise. Wow. This is really cool. I got to tell you, this looks lovely on Orshi, and I usually hate those bump shots, but that actually shows this material so good.
Yeah.
This is the most amazing sapphire that you'll ever see. It is the creme de la creme.
I was even going to look to see if I could get some of our, I don't know if we have our color swabs out here, but you know what, the intensity, and I'm hoping, because Jay, you said it, our studio lights are so incredibly bright that they wash out a lot of the, you know, a lot of different stones. The colors in this, and we just previewed it, it's the first time it's been back in, I'm going to say very close to a year. We brought it back for the birthday finale. There's raspberries, there's watermelon, there's Belle pink, there is like sherbet coming out of here. It is delicious, but really, we're talking about exotic, rare, collectible stones. When is very much like that chrome diopside necklace we just showed you. I've never, in all my years here as, here at HSN as in working with jewelry, seen an entire necklace made out of this grade, or any grade for that matter, of genuine pink sapphire. That's extraordinary.
Okay, here's the thing with sapphires. I only, I've been doing this, so I've been doing this professionally for 40, well, this year it'll be 44 years. The Mind Find show is actually 25 years old this year. In fact, this month we're going to have our 25th anniversary. I've been doing this, though, for 44 years. In 44 years, I've only had pink sapphire where it was all pink one time, and you're looking at it. This is it.
There it is.
We found this material in Mozambique. You know what? I've known about sapphires my entire career. I mean, when you travel the world, especially South America, in Africa, there's a lot of sapphire mining. I never had sapphires in my line, but it was for a reason. I didn't have the right connections at that time to be able to do the sapphire. I brought some of just so everybody, I always like to do this. I bring, these are the natural rough crystals that this is cut from. So I always bring these because I want everybody to realize this is where it starts, guys. This is it. This is how, and these are all cut. These are just the natural crystals. The only thing I've done is I've polished one end of it so you can see. But you can see there, I haven't done anything to change the color on this, okay? It's not radiated. It's not color enhanced. We haven't done something to change that color. This is how it comes from the mind, just like that. Wow. And what makes this so unique and what makes this so different is, I guarantee you, now do you find pink sapphire, sapphires are come in every color of the rainbow, but it is very, very, very rare to where you find it where it's all one color like this. This comes out of one mine. It comes out of one deposit. This is one of the most sought after colors of sapphire that's out there. People go crazy for that, for this pink color, this lighter color like this. Usually the cost of the rough is so cost prohibitive. This necklace, literally, you'd be talking $1,000, $2,000. I mean, it's very, very expensive. It's nothing that I really wouldn't bring. I wouldn't think I'm giving you the value, really the biggest bang for the buck. We got this connection. We've been able to maintain our prices, although now it's getting harder and harder to get it. It took us almost a year. Think about this, almost a year for us to bring this back. The first time, I think you and I, Lynn, I think you released this, and we sold out in less than 5 minutes. It took a long time to get it back. We had so many people that wanted it, that missed out on it. We were able to do it. Now, I'm not gonna say that we can't do it down the road, but it took a year to be able to put this together, to get the rough, because it all starts right there.
And Jay, people have been waiting. My producer just told me we have fewer than 200 right now. So they could all very well, once again, and not surprised whatsoever.
This isn't something that I'm gonna have the next show.
Right.
Okay?
No, for sure.
It'll take, if we can put it together again, if I can do it, it'll take at least another year to put it together.
Well, Jay, we're gonna try to, if it's okay, sneak in a quick call, because Rowena, from one of your favorite places, from Arizona, just picked up that beautiful lapis ring. Rowena, thank you so much for holding on. You're live on the air with Lynn, and please meet Jay King.
Hi, Lynn, and hello, Jay. I've been trying to talk to you. I have so many pieces of yours. I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
Where do you live in Arizona?
Tucson.
Oh, Tucson. Well,
yeah.
You know the deal then, right? You're during the gym show. Yeah. You probably hate us, right? Because we all come there, right?
Right. No, I love you. I love your visits. I've been with you since, I think the first thing I bought from you was you were selling 2 necklaces together, and one had a great big heart, and it was made of turquoise.
Today's special. Right. One had a big puffed. It had a big puffed heart, and then there was a 2 necklace set with it, and one of them had the big puffed heart.
Exactly. That was one of my first pieces from you. And then I bought the lapis one.
Oh,
cool.
Today, this ring is beautiful, Rowena. We're gonna get it right out to you. And next time, if you can, stop by Tucson Gem Show and say hi to Jay.
I hope to see you in Tucson. Hopefully we're having it in February again this year.
Yes, fingers crossed. For sure. Rowena, thank you so much. Enjoy that beautiful ring. We so appreciate it. Okay, Jay, they're scooting me on because this is going super quickly again. Congratulations. It's a treasure. This is one I would say too because it is so rare and unique and beautiful, as all of them, but just so unique. The fine. Go and have it appraised. I always say to Jay, get that scale out when he's sitting next to me because what is the carat weight on something like this? So we'll explain that to you in just a minute. But I said earlier, there's gotta be, I mean, I said hundreds, but are we like, I don't know. I would guesstimate, but Jay, you're gonna tell us how we do that again with our little scale, right?
Well, you weigh it, and each carat, there's 5 carats per gram. So if you've got like a little gram scale, you just weigh it, and whatever that is. So if it's, let's just say it would be 10 grams, that would mean 50 carats.
50. Okay, that's a good kind of. I just want to, because people ask that question all the time, so we wanted to go ahead and just make sure everybody had that information. Oh, quick special, 2 minutes, Jay. This is our multicolored turquoise disc, which I know is one of the original shapes that you started designing jewelry, especially necklaces, obviously, in. And today we're offering it at a sale price at $112, really a birthday special price. First time at this low price, 4 monthly flex payments. So in terms of what multicolor in turquoise would mean, let's talk about this. All handcrafted, obviously. Which turquoise mines because you have a little bit of the high blues in here. I see some of the greens in here. I see a little bit of the golds in here.
One mine. It all comes from a mine in Chile.
No kidding.
It's Chilean turquoise. And this is, the mines. I mean, these are all the natural colors that come out of the mine. So you've got like clear blue, sky blue, medium blue, tealy blue. They're all forms of blue in this. And this is all Chilean turquoise. Anytime you have this design, this was, just so you know, this design was the very first thing I ever designed and I ever cut, right? Probably 46 years ago, right? When I was in college. This was the very first design that I ever did. I'm not saying I invented it, but this is what we were doing. We were making it. This is still as popular. I will tell you something though that's really funny. I found about 7 or 8 years ago, they wanted us to do a thing that we were promoting of where we got started. And so they wanted to know if I had any of my own old designs. I went and actually found in my trunk, I found my necklace I used to wear, that my first one I ever built that is just like this, right? And the funny part is, do you know, now we're talking in the 70s, right? I mean, the early 70s, not the late 70s. I was these cost as much or more back then as we're selling them for now.
Wow.
So
that's crazy. What was, I'm sorry, I missed, if you may have said it to me, what was the name of that cut again? It was the...
It's called the Hishi bead.
Hishi, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yes. All right, Jay, we're going to scoot along. Very, very limited, 706-901. Really pretty to be able to get the true turquoise of all the colors that we love. But you know, it's our birthday. It's the last day of our birthday. And you know, I thought for sure, well, there's no way we can have a surprise in our hour. Guess what? Take a look. We do. Okay, let's reveal together. Last day of birthday surprises. Last day to take advantage of birthday pricing, and that's in all categories. Look at me opening up the box when I'm just supposed to lift it right up. Always gotta make things a little complicated, Lynn, don't you? Okay, so inside, brand new today, Jay, look at these gorgeous shades of mint, olivine, beautiful sage, all the greens. in one beautiful necklace, which is all done in chrysocolla. And I love the fact, yes, pistachio right there, that color also so prevalent in this beautiful necklace. But here's the thing, look at the look of the chrysocolla, the size of the beads, and this crazy special birthday price of $89.98. So I mentioned it's our final day of our big birthday celebration. So even if one, which I very much doubt, of these were available at 12:01, the price goes up to $99.98. That's on everything. Everything that we offered in all categories throughout the entire birthday celebration. So this would be a great time to go on hsn.com and put birthday surprises up in the search engine and check out everything, because tonight at midnight, the special birthday pricing all expire. So it's like all those go away. It's like starting a brand new today's special, but with, again, the expiration being midnight tonight. I don't want to rush anyone, but we've had some amazing surprises like this, for instance. So I'm loving this on Orshi, loving this, the color. And we want to tell everybody about this unique find in this color, brand new. Talk to us about pistachio chrysocolla, Jay.
Well, you know, this is kind of like, this is what I live for. This, you know, mine finds is going around. I found this about 3 years ago, and it comes from a friend of mine who's an American miner, but he mined this in Mexico. And so he has several different claims and several different deposits that he works down there. He brought this to us. I've had this about 3 years is when we originally started the dig, and there wasn't a lot of this. We decided to do something it was kind of like a one and done. So we wanted to do something big and bold. And so what I did is I did these, they call these fat tire rondelles, okay? You burn up so much material when you do this. It takes a little over, to cut this size of bead, cut this necklace, took us about 4 pounds, maybe a little bit more than 4 pounds to be able to come out with this. Now the necklace doesn't weigh 4 pounds, but that's what you have to start out with. What I found so intriguing about this is chrysocolla. You know, a lot of, for people that really haven't seen chrysocolla or don't know what chrysocolla is about, do you know a lot of the turquoises in the 70s and early 80s, chrysocolla is very, very close to turquoise in molecular makeup. There's only 3 or 4 elements, key elements, that when they test it, it won't test as turquoise. So back in the day, though, they really didn't test like they do now. You didn't have GIA testing it. You didn't have a lot of people that were even able to test. And so a lot of the turquoises back in this in the 70s and early 80s were actually forms of variscite or forms of chrysocolla. Now you do find chrysocolla in copper mines because, and you know, copper content, it's one of the things that geologists look for. When they see tells, like if they find turquoise, they know there has to be copper there. If they find chrysocolla, they know there has to be copper somewhere there. It's one of the key ingredients in chrysocolla. But this is a brand new material. You're getting to see it's a brand new mine find, getting to see it for the very, very first time. Yay. And I thought we were doing a really heck of a deal to bring it in at the original deal at the original price. And done this, and I mean, this is really just an incredible, fantastic deal. And this is a natural chrysocolla. It's a natural.
That's a natural color, right, Jay? I had a question on Facebook. Is that the actual color that it was found in the mine?
Yeah, that is. There's no treatment to this. It's that pistachio color like that. It's just so incredible. It's the only time I've ever seen chrysocolla in this color. And it's got a beautiful variegation. You see the matrix in this? Mm-hmm. It's got like a red matrix in it, a lot of it. It's got like it's a ferrous oxide that is running through it in the matrix. Very unique, very different. Now, that being said, this was kind of a one and done. There wasn't a lot of this material. It's not like that he's got a pistachio chrysocolla mine, right? Mm. This, they mined several different key different rough materials in this area. And this was just something that they kind of just stumbled on. In fact, they didn't even know what it was until we, GIA, till we tested it, and it came back as chrysocolla. I've never seen chrysocolla like this. very unique, very different. If you like to have things that are unique, unusual, you saw this on Orshi, huge presence to it. I mean, it's big, it's bold, but it's something that you'll find that you're using, accessorizing, you're going to be layering, but it's a great base design or a great standalone design.
And you rarely see this color in any gemstone. I've never seen anything like it. It's like you said, pistachio, granny apple, there's mints that just, it's striking and it's so pretty. As you can see it against the skin tone or against color. Okay, we wanted to mention a couple of things. Here's a quick way you could save an additional $10 off this wonderful birthday special surprise price. You can inquire about our HSN charge card, and as soon as you are approved, you could take $10 off your very first purchase. Now, the other thing, all jewelry today and throughout the day tomorrow, we're offering 4 monthly flex payments, so you can break up your payments over the next 4 months. But when you have that HSN charge card, you can add an additional month when you see flex pay options. So in this case here, it would be 5 monthly flex payments. But the one thing I want to encourage you, yes, if this is still available, it will be here tomorrow, but it'll be $99.98. This is the finale of our big birthday celebration, and what a weekend it has been. And going back to what we love most about collecting, I know personally, from J. King, is brand new mine finds. Special opportunity buys like we're showcasing you here, something that is one of a kind, that is all handcrafted, and just the response already, Jay, we have definitely, it's a hit. You know what else I keep thinking every time I see you, and by the way, that's a great color on you. Going back, like you said, accessorizing, this is the color of the shirt that you're wearing, or how beautiful this is gonna be winter, spring, summer, and fall. I can see this with neutrals, I can see this pastels, I can see this obviously with the deep colors like we're showing you on Orshi, but there's even a little bit of that seafoam green running throughout this unique Chrysocolla.
You know, what's really cool is this is Mother Nature's palette here. Okay, this is all natural. We didn't do anything to this. There's no treatment, there's no enhancement, there's no nothing to this. We found the material, like I said, as far as I know, I'm not gonna say I have an exclusive, but I bought everything that he had that was of the quality that we would use. But this, I just want to tell you, this is kind of like a one and done. I've got a little bit of the rough material left over. I might be able to cut some calves and stuff, but I'm not going to be able to cut any big piece.
Well,
cut the necklace.
Sorry about that, Jay. Yes, we're going to ask all of you again, very, very, very popular birthday surprise. Hang in there with us, but we want to do an encore presentation. I had a feeling this would happen. We showed this, a little sneak peek, one time. A third of the quantity has already been selected. To my, again, never before knowledge, I've yes, offered chrome diopside in exotic gem shows, but I have never seen an entire chrome diopside beaded necklace, let alone at this incredible birthday celebration price of $149.98 with 4 monthly flex payments. So Jay, in this final minute, I said this earlier, it's almost like there's a flickering light within this most beautiful, intense neon green. I always say it's what every emerald in the entire world wishes it could look like. It is just gorgeous.
Well, you know, this is the Siberian chrome diopside, okay? This is the creme de la creme of all chrome diopside. This is what they use in usually when you see the really high grade chrome diopside, when you see like the super high grade. I brought some of the rough, I don't know if they want. This is, and I just want, look at this. This is the rough material. These are the rough crystals. These are the rough crystals. I just want to show you, this is all natural. So you're getting everything you're getting in that necklace. This is the rough material that this started from. This material right here is usually cost prohibitive. You could never, ever afford this and be able to work it into jewelry.
Especially tonight. My goodness.
Yeah, it was just one of those amazing, lucky deals that we did. We found this miner. We were able to do this. This is the biggest, boldest chrome diopside necklace we've ever done.
Beautiful.
And this is not something that I can get.
I'm sorry, Jay. They're going to go ahead and cut us off because it's just about gone. I can't believe that hour has already passed. But you know what the great news is? We have another hour of amazing brand new mine finds and big surprises still to come with J. King. Stay with us.
love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search gemstone to see our gemstone enhancement chart.